Hey there! Welcome back to the Dark Psychology World channel. Did you know that about 40 million adults aged 18 and older in the US are dealing with anxiety? It's the most common mental disorder in the region. It's not just about feeling nervous to speak at a public event. It's a mental disorder that's characterized by excessive worry or fear that's strong enough to interfere with daily life. Now, many people don't realize the things a person does because of their anxiety. So, we've put together a list of 13 of those things. 1. You might find yourself disappearing without notice. Anxiety can hit you anywhere, whether it's at the grocery store, a party, or at work. You just need 15 minutes alone to recollect yourself. People who don't understand anxiety may see this as rude or weird, but it's something that you really need. 2. You might freak out over the time it takes someone to respond to your text. Anxiety blows a lot of things out of proportion. Whether you send a text to your mom or that special someone, when they take a while to respond, you begin to wonder if what you said was a little too weird, too rude, or if you're annoying them. 3. You might overcheck things. Teachers have always told you to double-check your homework before turning it in. But what if you check it too much to the point of never turning it in? Your anxiety makes you a perfectionist. Whether it's homework or checking to see if the door is locked, you check and recheck things multiple times. 4. You might not go to parties. It's not that you're antisocial, you actually do want to go to the party. Whether it's worrying about the big crowd or loud music, all you want to do is have a good time like everyone else, but you know your anxiety won't let you. 5. You might let opportunities pass you by. As a perfectionist, you often think you're not good enough for opportunities presented to you. You become afraid of failing and making a fool of yourself. Because of this, you convince yourself to not take the opportunity at all. But before we continue with the list, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Intention Inspired. This brand is doing a really cool challenge called 30 Days of Brave. If you have anxiety or just need a little encouragement to do something you've always wanted, this challenge is perfect for you. So, how it works is that when you sign up, you'll get an email every morning at 5 a.m. designed to help you achieve your goals. It will include an intention of the day, exciting challenges that help you set up your day for success, powerful yet simple exercises, inspiring quotes, meditations, and affirmations. And, most importantly, you'll be able to connect with a community of like-minded people who just like you want to stretch their minds and push towards braver action. What could you do in just 30 days with 5 minutes per day? So if that's something you're interested in, make sure you sign up. Alright, back to the list. 6. Certain dates might give you anxiety. People with anxiety tend to remember the exact date of traumatic events. When the date arrives, those emotions once again surface, making it very difficult to get on with your day-to-day routine. 7. You might hold on to your phone too much. Sometimes it's hard for you to just sit and wait. It makes you uneasy to see people busy with something while you're just sitting there. As a result, you need to have your phone or something to fidget with. 8. You might not make new friends. It may seem like you don't want to make new friends, but you actually worry too much about the kind of impression you're making on people. Afraid, you convince yourself that making no impression is better than making a bad one. 9. You might dread going to school/work even though you've done it a million times before. Unfortunately, anxiety doesn't care about how many times you've done your day-to-day routine. It hits when it wants to hit. 10. You might be clingy in relationships. You really care about your partner, and due to that, you may ask too many questions or send too many texts because you want to know how they are. 11. You might cancel plans. Making plans is tough because in the moment of making a plan, you're confident and ready to take on the world. When the date finally rolls around, anxiety can all of a sudden hit and you have to cancel. 12. You might rehearse what you're going to say before making a phone call. You prep and rehearse everything you're going to say before making a phone call because you're afraid of making a mistake or forgetting what you had to say. 13. When you ask someone to be alone, you're not asking them to leave forever. Sometimes you need a break from people in order to calm yourself down. That's the end of the video. If you have anxiety, we at Dark Psychology World channel would like to know your thoughts on the list and if we missed anything. Leave that in the comments below and hit that like button. Don't forget to check out to help you beat your anxiety. We'll see you guys next time.